George Groves has been warned that he could be the victim of an upset at Wembley Arena on Saturday, with huge underdog Jamie Cox spurred on by a troubled past. Groves, the WBA world champion, takes on the unbeaten but relatively unfit seed Cox in the quarterfinal of the new World Boxing Super Series of Elimination Cup fights. The winner will meet IBO champion Chris Eubank Jr. in the semi-final early in the new year following his stunning third-round knockout of Turkey's Avni Yildirim in Stuttgart last weekend. Though Groves is a 17 chance with bookmakers to beat Cox, Eubank's dad, Chris Sr., is far from underestimating the 31-year-old, who could face his son if successful. Arsenal, Chelsea and Fulham in frame to host Eubank Jr. versus Groves. He said, "Apart from my son, Chris Jr., Jamie Cox is the most dangerous man in the whole competition. He has the chance of redemption this weekend. George is a good champion. He does everything well. He has overcome a lot of adversity to get where he is. That is impressive. But Cox may be on a mission here. He has had troubles in the past and has been in prison. Now he has the chance to seize a world title and get a lifestyle that can take him away from all the hardships of life." However, Groves, the Hammersmith-based 29-year-old, is widely expected to prevail and set up a huge domestic showdown against Eubank Jr., which could take place at an outdoor stadium, possibly Fulham's Craven Cottage football ground. Cox, from Swindon, is undefeated in 24 fights and won the Commonwealth light middleweight title in 2011, but he has a checkered history after being convicted of assault outside a bar in his hometown in 2010 and handed a 6-month suspended sentence. He then served jail time early last year after again being convicted of assault during an attack on his ex-girlfriend. However, he was released from prison in May 2016 and his conviction for assault was overturned following an appeal. Cox's convictions for harassment, violence to secure entry and criminal damage were suspended. Groves prepares for a media workout at the Dale Youth ABC on October 10. Photo Bryn Lennon Getty Images. Both Eubanks Jr. and Sr. will be at ringside on Saturday to study the potential opposition. Former super middleweight and middleweight champion Eubank Sr., 51, now guides his son's career. Eubank Jr. says Groves' fight would be awesome and professional. He added, "They're making a Champions League of boxing in this competition. It has given Chris a level playing field to show what he can do when before, the dice were always loaded against him. Now we're hoping that Groves sets things alight on Saturday, like Chris did in Germany last weekend, when he reminded me of Mike Tyson in the way he finished things off. There will be fireworks if they meet. All the people who ask why are there so many championships in boxing can see this tournament makes so much sense. It's as easy to follow as the FA Cup. But I'm looking at Jamie Cox's eyes and I see a man who may be on a mission." George took him as his pick as #1 seed. But this is such a huge chance for him. He has wasted time and been his own worst enemy in the past. Nobody knows more about boxing than my old trainer, Ronnie Davies, who is 71 now and has been with myself and Junior for 30 years. He says Cox is dangerous, a rough-and-tumble fighter who will maybe use his head. Let's see if he is on a mission." Groves won a world title at the 4th attempt when he beat Russian Fedor Chutinov to claim the WBA belt in Sheffield in May. Eubank Sr. added, "He has worked very, very hard over the years. He tried and tried and tried and he came through. That is what separates the wannabes from the champions. They are the ones who never give up." Junior has come through so much adversity, too. Now people are going crazy about him. He wants to prove himself a great champion and he can do that if he fights Groves and beats him.